Hello and welcome to Contacto, brought to you by the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. I'm Dr. Laura Murillo. On behalf of our Board of Directors and staff, we thank you for joining us today. Enjoy the show.
The Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce celebrated its 40th anniversary in 2017 as the leading advocate for the economic and civic interests of the Houston Hispanic business community. We launched 6 major initiatives which allowed us to disseminate data, convene thought leaders, and connected the dots between entrepreneurs, corporations, and our community. Key among these initiatives was our annual Luncheon and Business Expo, the largest in the region, which featured keynote speaker Tillman Fertitta, chairman of Landry's Inc. Our attendees were able to connect with Mayor Turner and all 16 city council members, as well as Judge Ed Emmett and Harris County Commissioners Court in celebration of the Chamber's 40th anniversary. The Greater Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce Foundation also remained very active in 2017. Our 6th cohort of emerging leaders graduated. We now count with over 200 emerging leader alumni, and we've launched a 2nd cohort of our Business Institute. Our media platform allowed us to promote Houston, our members, corporate partners, and initiatives via our English and Spanish television and radio programs with a combined audience media reach of 3.3 million. No other chamber in the country has such a media platform. In 2016 and 2017, your chamber won the Marketer of the Year award in the Economic Development category by the American Marketing Association. In 2017, the Houston Hispanic Chamber advocated and maintained high visibility in the media for Houston at the local, state, and national level. Last January, your chamber was the only local organization to participate in a private meeting with President Trump's transition team. Also, we advocated for DACA, the 2020 census, and for economic development in our region. Combined, these efforts will have an economic impact on Houston in the billions of dollars. We also held press conferences, wrote op-eds, and convened private meetings with elected officials and key decision makers. We thank you for your individual and collective efforts in 2017, and we look forward to partnering with you in the years to come.
Welcome back to the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce television program. Our next guest is a great friend of ours, a true partner of the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce from Lone Star College, none other than Dr. Linda LETO-HEAD. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Well, we certainly appreciate the partnership, and Dr. Stephen Head out there is doing a wonderful job. The entire team, we see you all in many of our initiatives, including most recently our Women's Conference. What an important time for Lone Star College. Really important. The growth that you guys have experienced, your footprint around the region is very impressive. For folks who may not know about it, tell us a little bit more about Lone Star.
Well, we're one of the fastest growing community colleges in the country.
Yes.
And we are at about 89,000 students. Notable is over the last decade, we've grown in Latino students by 202%, about 34,000 Hispanic students, and the majority, just like Houston, the majority in our college. And so lots of opportunities, lots of growth, and our 62 programs of study and our Associate of Applied Science degrees. We keep adding to them.
Not only that, but it's important for folks who are watching for the first time to understand that not only do you all provide these associate's degree, but I want you to talk a little bit about these certifications, which might be anything from 6 months to 9 months and can help them get into a career path.
We have certifications in a variety of areas, and we've organized into 8 programs of study. The certification is really important because then the graduate has something that's recognized by industry, nationally, and sometimes globally.
And not only that, but once you get the certification, you can utilize that and apply toward associate's degree as well, correct?
Yes, it's a pathway.
And one of the things that impresses me about Lone Star is that I remember seeing a large magazine type
career focus.
And I think for parents and students especially, helping them understand the different types of associate degrees, the jobs that are available, what the likelihood is in terms of getting placed into that, and how much you can earn.
Yes.
And I don't believe that I had seen that anywhere else in the area. Do you all still have that? Is it served as a useful tool? Does it help people in making decisions or not?
Very much so. And we've just updated our programs of study webpage.
Yes.
And so it's there to print if advisors, counselors, nonprofit organizations, and parents,
yes,
if they want to see it. And you know, the more you learn, the more you earn, and so it shows that pathway on the way up.
Very, very important. What else should people know about Lone Star that perhaps they're not aware of?
Well, you know, we have two missions of our college. So we have those that are taking English, math, history, government to get a doctorate or be a lawyer or an engineer, and then we have those that are in the career programs, and we're in everyone's neighborhood.
And affordable,
Yes.
very important. I read that college tuition is one of the fastest growing increases among any other consumer need, if you will. It's growing by leaps and bounds, yet a semester, a year at Lone Star is approximately how much?
It's about $5,000 to get a 2-year degree. And
That's impressive.
we also have grants, a foundation. We have employers now that I can't mention, but that are funding out of their own foundations. With Rebuild Houston, we've engaged in some new employer partnerships.
Yes.
And they're paying themselves because the need is so great.
Well, again, for more information about Lone Star College, please visit their website and know that there are many opportunities there. You have counselors on site who are ready, willing, and able to meet with you about your career plans. And also an important note is that you have a lot of students who are returning to school. So that certainly is an opportunity if you're watching. Don't worry about whether or not you've been out of school for a year or 10 years. Visit Lone Star College. They'll sit and talk to you about some great, great opportunities. Dr. Head, thank you so much not only for being here today, but for the partnership with Lone Star College. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And we'll be right back.
The Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce celebrated its 40th anniversary in 2017 as the leading advocate for the economic and civic interests of the Houston Hispanic business community. We launched 6 major initiatives which allowed us to disseminate data, convene thought leaders, and connect the dots between entrepreneurs, corporations, and our community. Key among these initiatives was our annual luncheon and business expo, the largest in the region, which featured keynote speaker Tillman Fertitta, chairman of Landry's Inc. Our attendees were able to connect with Mayor Turner and all 16 city council members, as well as Judge Ed Emmett and Harris County Commissioners Court, in celebration of the Chamber's 40th anniversary. The Greater Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce Foundation also remained very active in 2017. Our 6th cohort of emerging leaders graduated. We now count with over 200 emerging leader alumni, and we've launched a 2nd cohort of our Business Institute. Our media platform allowed us to promote Houston, our members, corporate partners, and initiatives via our English and Spanish television and radio programs with a combined audience media reach of 3.3 million. No other chamber in the country has such a media platform. In 2016 and 2017, your chamber won the Marketer of the Year award in the Economic Development category by the American Marketing Association. In 2017, the Houston Hispanic Chamber advocated and maintained high visibility in the media for Houston at the local, state, and national level. Last January, your chamber was the only local organization to participate in a private meeting with President Trump's transition team. Also, we advocated for DACA, the 2020 census, and for economic development in our region. Combined, these efforts will have an economic impact on Houston in the billions of dollars. We also held press conferences, wrote op-eds, and convened private meetings with elected officials and key decision makers. We thank you for your individual and collective efforts in 2017, and we look forward to partnering with you in the years to come.
And welcome back to Contacto. I'm Dr. Laura Murillo. So happy to be with you here and with one of our most favorite people in the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. That's Craig KOOPERSMITH. He is CEO of Skyline Displays of Houston. They've been a great partner to the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. You come to our luncheon, our gala, and many of our events. They've done a phenomenal job with making sure that our registration area and other areas look phenomenal. They do great work. We're going to talk a little bit more about some of the new things that Craig and the team are working on. Well, thank you for being here and welcome.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Well, we always enjoy you, and I especially enjoy your can-do attitude and spirit. The whole team, you know, you guys are always at our chamber events, and I must say, you make us look great. How impressive our registration area was for the big gala, and the customer service that you all provide is just exceptional. So thank you for that. But for folks who may not be too informed about what you guys do, why don't you let them know?
Well, of course, Skyline Displays of Houston. We've been building trade show exhibits for almost 40 years. And we build trade show exhibits of all kinds. And we design them, we build them, small ones. If you need banner stands, we can sell the best banner stands in the world, or large exhibits with 2 stories for Fortune 500 companies. We do it all. Most of our clients are here in Houston, and their trade shows are all over the world. So we ship all over the world, and we service all over the world. We have partners everywhere, and it's a crazy business.
Well, and it's also the first impression, right, that one
it is.
makes.
Absolutely. When you're exhibiting at a trade show, it's the most crowded advertising space on the planet. There are thousands of ad impressions every moment that you're at a trade show floor, and standing out and having an exhibit that conveys your message and supports your staff is what we're best at.
Innovative environments. Talk to us about that.
That's our new baby.
Yes.
So for years, our clients have been asking us on occasion to do non-trade show stuff. So they
Okay.
see the fabulous creative exhibits that we build, and they say, hey, can you build our conference room? Can you build our lobby? Can you build our museum exhibit? Can you build our welcome area? Can you build our video monitoring station? We did one of those for waste management. We built a quality control area for Mitsubishi Caterpillar. So interesting non-trade show stuff.
Sure.
And a couple of years ago, we were invited to build a new TV news set for KHOU. So we're doing all sorts of great, fun,
Wonderful.
innovative environments, from TV news sets to corporate lobbies to museum exhibits. We're building museum exhibits for Lone Star Flight Museum right now, and we're really having a lot of fun. We hired a whole team away from one of our competitors.
All right.
And so we brought the whole team over. We're building a new factory right now. The machines are starting to roll in, and we'll be fully operational in a few months.
Well, we hope you visit their website at skylinehouston.com. And on behalf of the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, we want to thank our partners for all they do to make sure that you and everything that you do looks professional and fantastic. And we can certainly attest to the great work that you guys do. So thank you, Craig.
Thanks, Dr. Laura. It's always great to see you.
We'll be right back.
The Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce is the leading regional advocate for the economic and civic interests of the Hispanic business community. The Chamber provides the business community with resources needed to build economic success. Please visit our website, HoustonHispanicChamber.com.
And we're back here on CBS. I'm Dr. Laura Murillo. With us now, one of our great partners, Gabriela Sanchez. She represents ProFormula LLC. It's a new company, and the original company is our great friends over at Petro Oil. So this is a new company, ProFormula. Thank you, Gabriela, for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
What should we know about this new company that you're going to talk to us about?
Right now, ProFormula is releasing 2 products.
Okay.
ProFormula Fuel Magnum and
Yes.
ProFormula Diesel Magnum.
What does this mean? If I know nothing about formulas, what does this mean to me as a consumer, someone who's out there?
Well, as a consumer, this is a professional grade product. It's
Okay.
high quality,
Okay.
and as a consumer, you will have access to it. You can order it either on Amazon or myproformula.com. These 2 products, they both work similar, but ProFormula Fuel is for gasoline vehicles, and it'll allow what it does is it cleans your fuel system.
Okay.
So it'll allow your vehicle to run smoother. It doesn't work as hard. It'll help you save gas.
Yes.
So you spend less on that. It cleans your fuel injectors, and it helps with emissions. It helps do a lot better with that. And this particular product, it's high grade, it's professional. It's like a prescription for medication, but it's over the counter. We can go and get it, we can put it in the gas
Directly.
tank ourselves,
Yes.
and it's just, you don't have to take the time to go out like if you would to get an oil change done by
Just
someone else.
pour it in
You
yourself.
can do it yourself.
And you can tell the difference? So if when I drive my car, I can actually tell the difference?
Yes, you can tell a
How
difference. It
so?
will
What's the
run-
difference?
It will run smoother.
Okay.
It takes less power for it
Okay.
to work.
So I don't have to push my foot
Yeah,
on there
it
as
helps
hard.
with the
huh?
acceleration,
So
no.
it keeps your shoes in good shape, you guys. It's good for the environment.
It's great for the environment.
It's easy to access and convenient. Where could we purchase some of these? Is gas stations? Where?
There's 2 places you can order
Okay.
right now. You can order on Amazon.com
Okay.
or myproformula.com.
Okay, so you order online.
Yes, you order both
Okay.
online, and we also have a diesel product that works. Most consumers purchase diesel vehicles
Yes.
for power,
Yes.
and the diesel product allows allows it to run smooth as well. It helps give it a higher, a kick to your vehicle. It gives it more power, which people are looking for.
Yes.
It also helps clean the fuel injector so it doesn't work as hard.
Okay.
And it's good for both old vehicles and new vehicles.
Okay.
So everyone can benefit from this.
So you're not talking about race cars, you're talking about the average person,
Everyday
whether
person.
they have a truck, a car, diesel or not.
Yes.
This is something that's going to help them, and if you're interested in saving on that gas mileage, it's also helpful. And for those of you who are concerned about saving the world, this is one way you can
Yes.
help, it sounds like, yes?
Yes, and you know, we're always trying to save money and cut corners.
Yes.
If we can get our vehicles to live a little bit longer, run a little bit longer, get another year, another 2 years out of it, this is a great alternative. Because the minute you turn your vehicle on, it is working very hard. It is getting dirty and it needs help. And these two products will help your vehicle extend its life. It gives it more power, it cleans it out. So it's one example too, it's kind of like taking a detox pill. This will clean everything out and have it run smooth again. So it's a great option for the everyday person.
Very good. So for more information regarding ProFormula, please take a look at the screen and make sure that you contact them directly and order the product. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank
We
you for having
appreciate it.
us. Appreciate it.
We'll be right back.
The Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce is the leading regional advocate for the economic and civic interests of the Hispanic business community. We seek to empower our members through a diverse range of programs and initiatives. The Chamber provides the business community with resources needed to build economic success. For more information, please visit our website at www.houstonhispanicchamber.com.
And we're back here on CBS. I'm Dr. Laura Murillo, President and CEO of the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. One of our newest partners is the Post Oak. What an exciting hotel, just a gem for the city of Houston. We're so happy to have the hotel general manager with us today, Jorge Gonzalez. Welcome.
Thank you. It's a pleasure being here.
Well, let me begin by saying that it is an extraordinary artistic centerpiece for the city of Houston. I was able to visit myself and didn't even know which way to look. The amenities, the customer service, impeccable. So thank you for being with us today.
Well, it's a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Well, tell us a little bit more about this hotel, the Post Oak, and why it's significant to the greater Houston area.
Well, as you had the opportunity to see the hotel and experience it,
Yes.
what Mr. Fertitta built for Houston and
Yes.
for the Houstonian people, it's something that obviously doesn't exist. It's been on the waiting line for many years,
Yes.
and finally we have a fabulous luxury, soon-to-be 5-star hotel in Houston.
Soon to be. I know that that is a very high watermark, but we know that anything that Mr. Fertitta touches is certainly an extraordinary, well thought out, well planned, and an experience for Houstonians even. And I think that's an important part of this conversation. It's not just for people traveling from all over the world who will end up here in Houston, but as a staycation for Houstonians that want that one-of-a-kind experience.
Exactly, and we're already seeing some of the
Yes.
local community taking advantage of that over the weekends and just little getaways, and obviously for the regional traveler is something that in 2-3 hours you're in a brand new destination. So.
Well, absolutely. I was fortunate to be there during the Houston's Charities Gala, which was over the top, a phenomenal experience, and was able to stay there. And again, the attention to detail, all of the amenities, and you just don't want to leave. And the restaurants, the bars, the pool, everything else that it has to offer.
Right, it's a destination. It's something that people can arrive on a Thursday and depart on a Sunday and never leave the campus.
Absolutely.
We have from the spa that is coming to be previewed in the summer, to the restaurants and the bars that we have. We have 4 bars, we have 4 restaurants in the hotel,
Yes.
including the beautiful Mastro's Steakhouse, as well as the new location where Willie G's is.
Yes.
So you have everything that you can ask for, from a very relaxed ambiance and craft F&B, where you find delicious pizzas and hamburgers and salads and craft beers, to Bloom & Bee that has a fantastic American cuisine menu. And the pool, obviously. We have a beautiful pool,
And the pool.
where we serve food and beverages as well.
And the beautiful vehicles in the lobby there, you can't forget about those. What a great
That's
touch.
so unique.
Yes.
I've been many years in this business and working in the luxury segment. and I have never seen a Rolls-Royce showroom right in the middle of the hotel. And
Yes.
it's a great attraction.
Well, absolutely it is, and as you can see from all the photos that we're showing you, it is an absolute destination point. We want to thank you all for being with us and for partnering with the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Make sure you visit their website to get more information. Jorge, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you very much, and we welcome all of you and hope to see everybody in the Post Oak very soon.
Thank you. We'll be right back.
The Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce is the leading regional advocate for the economic and civic interests of the Hispanic business community. We seek to empower our members through a diverse range of programs and initiatives. The Chamber provides the business community with resources needed to build economic success. For more information, please visit our website at www.houstonhispanicchamber.com.
And we're back here on CBS with an exciting guest, Memo Trevino. He is showing us this beautiful 2018 Champion Trophy. He's going to talk to us a little bit about EMLS and what that means and how he became the winner of this great trophy. So tell us a little bit your affiliation with the Houston Dynamo, Memo, and what we're looking at here.
So this is the EMLS trophy. I won it by participating in a tournament between all the MLS teams that participated.
Yes.
I believe it was 19 teams, 10 from the Western Conference and 9 from the Eastern.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically like in real life MLS, but through the FIFA 18 video game.
Okay.
It was first 8 spots in standings through regular season.
Yes.
I was first seeded undefeated, and I just kept going undefeated throughout the playoffs as well.
Now, when you entered this, again, virtual space, right, because you're not playing, this is all video, right? Did you ever think that you would end up being the winner, the 2018 champion?
I honestly did.
You did? Oh my gosh, good for you. Confidence.
I went in with so much confidence as well as so many tactics, not being afraid of switching formations when being down. Just having so much confidence, especially the experience from last year and competing in other events as well.
Well, and there's a real big following, isn't there? People, who are playing on FIFA and following this, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of people following, especially on Twitter and all the social media platforms.
Why do you think that is?
Since basically all the gaming is getting bigger as it's evolving, so I think people just get into it, especially seeing it on Twitch live.
Yes.
People want to be a part of it, so they try their best to become the best.
Well, absolutely. And how old were you when you got started in this whole video game world?
The video game world, I gotta say, I was about 10. I played FIFA 2006, I believe. Mm-hmm. It was a while back, but I'd never played professionally till last year.
So when did you know you were really good at this?
Till last year, through EA, they had a ranking called Foot Champions, where you get to see where you rank amongst the world, and I kept seeing every month I was ranking top 100, and that's where I find out I was pretty good.
Yeah. So now let's talk about the next step. What happens now?
What happens now, since I got first place, I get to compete in June for the playoffs, trying to go to the E-World Cup.
Wonderful. And the affiliation that we've had with the Houston Dynamo has been long-standing with Chris Canetti and the entire Dynamo team. Of course, our Dash who are out there, a lot of people that we're seeing out in the stadium, such an energy and enthusiasm, and the diversity of the players is phenomenal, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
What do you think we have to look forward to as it relates to this new space, which is video and FIFA and all of that? What do you think is really coming up in the next few years?
Just more teams getting involved. I believe like the rest of the 4 teams that didn't get involved this year, they're actually going to get involved next year. I know from what I heard, they exceeded expectations. There was a lot of people watching, and I just think it's going to keep getting bigger and bigger. Well,
you met him here first, and he's a champion, and we're so proud of him. He's a Houstonian, correct? You're born and raised here in the Houston area, and he's a champion, and he's beat out some very formidable opponents. So thanks for joining us, Memo.
No problem.
And our thanks to the Houston Dynamo. We'll be right back.
The Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce is the leading regional advocate for the economic and civic interests of the Hispanic business community. The Chamber provides the business community with resources needed to build economic success. Please visit our website, houstonhispanicchamber.com.
Hello and welcome to Contacto, brought to you by the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. I'm Dr. Laura Murillo, President and CEO. We thank you on behalf of our board and our staff for joining us today, and we are so excited to have the underwriters of this year's annual luncheon and business expo joining us today. Dean Mike Fields from the University of Houston Downtown. He's going to tell you more about that MBA program that they've launched, and of course, our newest addition to the City of Houston, Dr. Juan Munoz, will also be joining us to tell you the latest and greatest news about the University of Houston Downtown. Welcome, gentlemen. Thank you for being with us on the
It's
television
great to be
program,
here. Yeah.
and always, great host to us here at the University of Houston Downtown. Go Gators, as we like to say.
Thank you.
Dr. Juan, how long have you been in Houston now?
Well, actually, this April, the 17th, will mark 1 year, and I
That's
blinked.
Unbelievable.
Harvey
already
came, I came, Iván.
Yes, but you know what? Harvey came and left, and you're still here. So that's always wonderful news. And let me tell you, the excitement that we're seeing around the University of Houston Downtown, if you've not been out, you must come out to see the incredible enthusiasm, the morale of the students, the caliber of the adjunct faculty and your existing faculty and staff. Impressive, to say the least. To you, now you've been a year, what has been the most surprising thing that you've learned about the University of Houston Downtown?
I'll tell you, I couldn't be more impressed by the caliber of faculty and the commitment of our staff. No matter what challenge is before them, they somehow find a way to not just survive, but to distinguish themselves. They're really committed to our student and our mission to be an institution of access, an institution of quality, and an institution of relevance to create graduates and programs, and then of course graduates that make an impact in Houston and the greater Harris County area and the greater area beyond that. And so I tell you, I couldn't be more impressed by the optimism and the momentum right now at UH Downtown.
And certainly the alums that people may not be aware of the many, many alums that you have in the Houston region doing wonderful work, such as none other than our sheriff, Ed Gonzalez, who graduated from Marianne Bettis, and so many others. And also, not only the diversity, but also the ages in which people enter and leave this campus. That doesn't matter what age you are, the curriculum, the evening, the online, all of that is certainly a great appeal of the University of Houston Downtown.
Right, I think that point of being a campus of access and relevance, a program, a university that creates programs for the kinds of careers and industries germane to this particular region are important. And we have graduates that are distinguished themselves across government, nonprofit sector. Two of the newest board members in HISD, the trustees, are UHD graduates. And so our graduates are changing the landscape of this region and the future of our state. And we couldn't be more proud. And our alumni base is over 40,000. Our campus is growing. Our programs like the MBA are growing. And there's not a day that I don't drive down a major thoroughfare or highway around Houston and I don't see a UHD Gator sticker on somebody's car or a frame on their license plate. And that tells me that there's great optimism about what we're doing.
And great pride to be a University of Houston Downtown graduate. Dean, we've worked with you since the inception of the MBA program, and we have been so thrilled to have you as partners and as an underwriter of our big annual luncheon here in the Houston area. As you created this program with the faculty and staff, did you imagine that it would be thriving the way it is to become the most sought after MBA program in the Houston area?
It's far exceeded our expectations, but like you, we listened to our community, listened to our market, and then developed the program based on what the market told us, and they've responded. And then our students have responded because they're now ready to add value to those business employers.
Yes, and part of what you heard was we need something different. A barrier had been for many and is for many that exam to get into a master's program. You also listened to make sure that you offered courses to help them level up. So it takes a lot more work to customize versus a cookie cutter, here's another MBA, correct?
It does indeed, but it's all about listening to what your market wants and then what the students need. The MBA and being able to avoid that GMAT was a big thing. So we just put it in the students' hands. If they perform in the classroom, we'll waive the GMAT.
Well, and that's wonderful news. And I know that you would like more information, not only about the programs here at the University of Houston, but particular that MBA program. So all of the information is on your screen now for you to take a look at. We encourage you to visit the University of Houston Downtown online or come out and take a visit. They've got counselors and so many other people to assist you. On behalf of the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, we thank the University of Houston Downtown and the entire team for their engagement with the Chamber. Thank you. We'll be right back. We thank you for watching us here on CBS. We look forward to seeing you at our Chamber initiatives. Thank you.